to you that cannabis, marijuana, is a drug. And it is just as dangerous as cocaine. Just as dangerous as heroin. You understand? But you know what the problem is? That a lot of our people think that it comes from a plant. And because it comes from a plant, it's okay. I done heard that growing up. Oh, marijuana comes from the ground. It's a plant. So it's okay. It's okay to smoke. It's a plant. But let me tell you something, man. Doesn't cocaine come from a plant? Right. Doesn't it come from the coca leaf? Right. You understand? How has that destroyed your life? Right. How has the coca leaf cocaine destroyed your father's life? Crack cocaine, man. How has that destroyed your father's life, your mother's life, man? Heroin. That comes from the poppy leaf. Right. You understand? That's a plant as well. Right. So how are you going to say marijuana is okay? Listen, man, it's not okay, man. You're a drug addict if you're smoking weed. Raise your hand if you smoke weed. That's everybody in Hollywood Boulevard. Everybody smoke weed. Everybody get high. You can look it up right now. There's more people smoking marijuana than there is cigarettes. Look it up. Let me blow your mind real quick. There is more people smoking marijuana today than there are people smoking cigarettes. Your mother's getting high, your mother smokes weed, your father smokes weed, your kids are smoking weed. Everybody in that black and Hispanic household smoking weed together, man. Now I'm going to show you, so let's go into it. Let's find out what can happen to you if you are smoking marijuana. Let's touch on that real quick. And this is coming from the New York Post. Do your own research, man. And let's look into what is going on with people, young men who are smoking weed, smoking marijuana, man. Let's go.
This is an article in the New York Post titled, "Heavy Cannabis Use Linked to Schizophrenia."
Linked to what?
Schizophrenia.
Ooh, wait, man. God damn. So you smoking marijuana, man. Man, there's a good chance if you're a young man, you can get schizophrenia, man. Ooh, man, listen, man, you better drop that weed. Better drop that weed real quick. I know you see Snoop Dogg and, you know, you listen to all that music and everybody getting high and smoking weed. Listen, man, they got mental issues, man. Right. And you close to having mental issues, too. Right. If you getting high out your mind every single day. What you doing, wake and bake? You waking up smoking weed? You smoke weed before you eat? You smoke weed before you go to sleep? You smoke weed before you study? You smoking weed all the time. Before you exercise, you're always getting high, man. Listen, man, and you think that there's a health benefit to it. Well, let's look into the other benefit of smoking weed, which is you can get schizophrenia. Let's keep going.
Young men who are heavy weed smokers.
Who are what?
Who are heavy weed smokers.
Man, everybody smoking weed, man. Everybody heavy smoking weed at that job that you go to. You're getting high on your break. You getting high on lunchtime. You getting high before you go to work and after you go to work and before you go to sleep, man. Heavy weed smoke. You thought it was a cool thing to get high. Everybody doing it. Everybody smoking weed. Everybody rolling blunts. Everybody rolling joints and bongs and gummy bears and ice cream. Man, they put weed in everything now, huh? Everything they put in weed in. And drinks, man, you name it. You can get high off of anything now. Everything got marijuana, man. Keep going.
Young men who are heavy weed smokers could have a higher risk for developing schizophrenia.
Higher risk of developing schizophrenia, man. Listen, man, I don't want no schizophrenics in my household, man.
Right.
I don't want my kids getting schizophrenia. Goddamn that. So you know what I'm going to do? Whenever my son or my daughter got weed in their house, man, I'm going to chastise them, man.
Right.
I'm going to make sure they never... weed is never allowed in my household, man. Right. I don't give a damn what America says. I don't give a damn if they say it's a gateway drug, alternative drug, whatever the hell they call it, man. Listen, man, ain't no weed, ain't no, what do you call it, the vape pen? The vape pens, and, man, you name it, man. That is not allowed in my household, man. It shouldn't be allowed in your household, black and Hispanic, man. You know what I'm saying? I know your kids go to college and you see all the white kids getting high and on bongs and all that, man. Damn that, man. You better check them. You better chastise them. You understand? You better make sure they ain't getting high and smoking weed. unless you want your son, your daughter to be a schizophrenic. Unless you want your son, your daughter to be out his damn mind. You know what I'm saying? You better tell them stay away from weed, man. I don't care how popular it is. You know, you see it on TV and music. Everywhere you go, everybody getting high, man. You don't get high, black and Hispanic, man. Have some morality, man. You know what I'm saying? Change your behavior. Be different, man. Be separate. Be what the Lord called you to be, which is holy, man. Be separate from everybody. You understand? Be different, man. You understand? God wants you to be different. God wants you to be separate. God wants you to be the man that he called you to be. The woman that he called you to be, man. You understand? That means you got to take hold to the laws, statutes, and commandments that are written in this Bible, man. You understand? If you smoking weed, that's a sin against God. If you smoking weed, you sinning against the Lord, man. You understand? And you're a drug addict. Keep going.
Young men who are heavy weed smokers could have a higher risk for developing schizophrenia. The research, which was published on May 4th in the journal Psychological Medicine, found that a shocking 30% of schizophrenia cases among men aged 21 to 30 could have been thwarted if they had averted cannabis use disorder.
What is that? What does CED? Cannabis use disorder, man. What does that mean? Getting high out your damn mind. Meaning this, you could have avoided being a schizophrenic if you weren't smoking weed all the damn time. That's pretty much what that's saying right here. You can avoid being a schizophrenic if you stop smoking so much weed. You understand? And I know that's hard, man. It's a hard thing to do because everybody's doing it. Listen, man, in high school, when I was in high school, everybody was getting high. It was damn near rare if you weren't getting high, if you weren't smoking blunts, man. You understand? Marijuana is promoted in America. It's all over your face, man. You know what I'm saying? What you have to learn to do, man, is to avoid the marijuana, man. Don't be a weed head, man. Don't smoke that weed. Don't smoke that pot, man. No matter what they tell you, man. Because they try to tell you or convince you that it's just a plant, man. Damn that, man. You know what I'm saying? And furthermore, black and Hispanic, man, you really gonna put that blunt in your mouth and suck on it? You know what I'm saying? How you gonna do that? How you gonna roll a blunt that another man licked? You know that saliva's on that blunt. Another man's saliva's on that blunt. And you gonna put that in your mouth. And then you gonna suck on it. Damn, man, you halfway. You halfway, you know what I'm saying? LGBTQ.
Hey, what the brother is bringing out is heavy, man. Like, you just think about it. You're sharing a blunt, it's going from one man's lips to another man's lips. Man, and listen, look, the white man walked up here and said, one love. Like the white man to kill everybody, then he said we gotta all love each other. We wanna pass you a joint and get high, you understand what I'm saying? But what the brother is bringing out is very, very relevant to what's going on in the black and Hispanic community. Right now, weed is the new drug. They calling weed the new crack. You understand? When we was growing up, they used to shame people that smoke crack cocaine. They used to shame people that smoke crack. They used to say crackheads ain't nothing. You understand? But now weed heads, you can't go to sleep without getting high. You can't eat nothing without getting high. You a crackhead. You're the new, improved version of a crackhead in today's time. You understand? And you sharing weed, you passing it between men. You know, brothers putting it on their mouth and putting it on his lips. That sounds like that's a alternative lifestyle. Sounds like it's an alternative lifestyle to me. It going from your lips to his lips to his lips. Man, put the damn weed down, man, and be stronger than a goddamn plant. Y'all talk about weed come from the earth. Poison ivy come from the earth too. You gonna smoke that? It's a lot of things that come from the earth. You gonna put it in your mouth? Listen, I had an old head who I was talking to. He said, this is what he said to me. He said, man, we ain't supposed to be smoking. And I said, why? I thought he was going to say something real deep. He said, because the human body wasn't designed for smoke to be in it. It's real simple. You ain't supposed to be smoking. And according to the Bible, man, we supposed to be sober-minded, man. You can't be sober-minded when you high out your goddamn mind and have no motivation. No motivation. Don't sit here and tell me we all smoke weed. I done smoked weed for damn near 20 years. You understand? We know what happens when you get high. You get the munchies. You sit down, and before you know it, the whole day done passed. And you ain't did a goddamn thing, man. Weed cannot help us in our condition. But guess what? Weed is a coping mechanism. It's something that helps you get over your problems. Y'all remember Cat Williams? He said, you get high, you say, man, F them lights. F that light bill. That's what weed does to you. It's a coping mechanism. It makes you forget about your problems for about 2 or 3 hours, but your problems will still be there when that high burns off. Go ahead, Doc.
Hey, give him a hand, man. Give that precinct officer a hand. And listen, man, if you smoking marijuana, man, you putting blunts in your mouth, associate yourself with the LGBTQ, man. You know what I'm saying? You got blunts in your mouth. How long you hold that blunt in your mouth for, man? How long that thing in your mouth for? You know what I'm saying? You are smoking blunts and have that thing in your mouth. How long is it in your mouth for? I don't want to know. But I know it's in your mouth, man. I know you sharing that blunt. That thing coming right back in your mouth, man. You know what I'm saying? Good night, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. Hey, listen, bro. Listen. Associate yourself with LGBTQ. Marijuana and LGBTQ go hand in hand, man. Because both of y'all putting things in your mouth. I know it sound bad, man. I know it sound wrong. I know you thought you was gangster, man, but you ain't gangster if you putting things in your mouth and sucking on them, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go into the Bible. Let's find out what the Lord think about marijuana. Let's see if weed is in the Bible, man. Let's go in there real quick, huh?
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 8, verse 17. Then he said unto me, hast thou seen this, O son of man? Is it a like thing to the house of Judah, that they commit the abominations which they commit here?
So now the Lord is talking to the house of Judah. Who's the house of Judah? The house of Judah is one of the tribes of Israel. The Lord is talking to the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. And he said it is a light thing. Go ahead.
Is it a light thing to the house of Judah that they commit the abominations?
What is an abomination? Abomination is an evil thing. It's something that the Lord hates. Understand this, that the Lord does hate things, man. There's things that we do as a people. There are things that blacks and Hispanics, Native American Indians, that we do as a people that the Lord hates. The Lord is looking at you and seeing what you do, and the Lord hates it, man. The Lord loves and he hates. That's something you never understood. That's something that the church never taught you, which is that the Lord can love and the Lord can hate. Let's find out what the Lord hates. Go ahead.
For they have filled the land with violence.
And the Lord hates violence, man. You know what he hates? He hates black and brown violence. He hates it when we kill each other, man. The Lord hates it when a black man kills an Hispanic man. The Lord hates it when a Hispanic man kill a black man. He hates black and brown beef, man. You understand? According to the Bible, we're the same people. We're the same family. You understand? We come from the same bloodline. Keep on.
For they have filled the land with violence and have returned to provoke me to anger.
And the Lord pissed off, man. The Lord get angry, man. The branch to their nose. What is the branch? What are you putting to your nose? Let me help you understand something. That's that blunt that you get and you put it right here under your nose. Right here in your mouth, man. They put the branch to their nose, man. Those are the blunts that you like to suck on. That's what it's talking about right here in the Bible. The Bible is talking abomination, things that the Lord hates, and it's talking about when you put that blunt in your mouth and you like to suck on it. And that's what the Lord hates, man. The Lord hates you sucking on blunts, man. The Lord look at it as an abomination, man. You understand? You putting blunts in your mouth, you might as well put a rod in your mouth, man, because it's the same thing. You put something in your mouth and you suck on it. And the Lord hates that, man. The Lord wants you to be a man, black man, Hispanic man. You understand? He wants you to have integrity, man. He wants you to be a man of God, man. And a man of God should not be putting anything in his mouth and sucking on it, man.
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacle set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never a home, only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe this slavery draining my energy.